Kind of looks like a frog, right? Looks like a frog hanging on a tree. I don't know. Looks like it. Hello, friends. Wait, hold up. Wait. Alright. What are the odds that when I started recording, I was going to have to sneeze, but didn't actually have to sneeze? You know what? I don't like this video. End it. Hello again, friends. I'm back. Sorry about that. I don't know what that was. It is currently Sunday, February 15th, 2026. I want to start actually going ahead and including the dates on my videos. Helps me organize and edit them. It is Sunday. We are recording our first video of the year. I took some time off. I'm not going to sit here and act like there was some kind of master plan that I've been working on the last couple months. It's more just like the last week or two. But I do have a schedule underway. I do have a plan underway. And I do have motivation underway. So I'm right here, my morning walk. I'm gonna go to the store, buy some chicken breast so I can do my meal prep for the week. The plan is for this week, work a bunch of hours. I got a lot of, let me not say a lot. I got an exciting thing coming up and some pretty cool things coming up on the side. I don't have anything else to say. Damn. I do have more to say. And I always say them. One day at a time. Always better than the day before. And I'll see you on the next one. Alright. So, I am less than half an hour away from getting less than 8 hours of sleep tonight. So I'm going to try to make this quick. Give a quick little rundown of everything that went down today. Went for a good walk. Grocery shopping. Cleaned the room a bit. Meal prep for the week. I stretched in the morning and the night. And I got ready for that. And I got ready for the week. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with myself right now. One day at a time. Always better than the day before. And I'll see you in the next one. My mom hung this up for me. I was being lazy. Hello, friends. It's been a minute, hasn't it? My goodness. You know, there's this little thing of like whenever I turn the camera on, it's like, damn, I feel really awkward. Like I'm supposed to be saying things. I'm supposed to be entertaining when I'm saying them, but the only thing that's popping into my mind right now is, and I feel like an idiot. But that's not important. I don't think the point of this video is to be entertaining. It's dark. It's dark. Hold up. I don't think the point of the video necessarily is to be entertaining. This is the progress report after all. I'm using these videos to keep myself on track. And I officially have my track built. Goal for today, just get a good number of hours. I'm gonna shoot for 10. 10 hours of work today. Let's see. I've got my lunch for the day. I've got my jerky bites. I've even got a cotton candy little tree that's going to be going into my truck because I like my truck being clean and smelling nice. And I have a machete in my car. So as far as I'm concerned, I think I'm ready for the day. I woke up at 4 in the morning. It's about to be 6 soon, and I've already had almost 32 ounces of water. So you already know your boy's gonna be pissing today. Other than that, let's listen to some Britney Spears, get to work, and just do the thing one day at a time. Always better than the day before. And I'll see you in the next one. Alright, we done. 9 hours, 20 minutes, down in the books. Not bad if I don't say so myself. Alright, that's it. We did the work. It is currently 4:45, 4:46 to be exact. I feel like I got a cold coming on. I've got that feeling in the back of the nose. Even worse, I got that nasty taste that comes from the back of the nose. So when I get home, pop me an orange in my mouth, take some NyQuil, and hopefully when I wake up tomorrow, all of this will be gone. If I seriously wake up tomorrow and I'm sick, I'm either going to ignore it and just power through it like it's not a thing, or I'm going to kill myself. As always, one day at a time, always better than the day before, and I'll see you in the next one. Let's go home and finish the day off. Okay, I've had my orange, had my NyQuil, did a little stretch. I did a couple of my apps that make up my night routine. I'll explain the night routine later. Stop asking me about it. I'm gonna go ahead and do some breathing exercises. Call it a day. I already feel a little bit better. I don't feel better, but I feel a little bit better. I'm tired. I want to go to sleep. And we restart everything tomorrow. Because as always better than the day before. One day at a time. See you in the next one. I keep switching up the order I say those first two in. Whatever, not important. See you in the next one. Yo, what's up? Hello, friends. We're clocking in at, well, I say we. Clocking in at 7:40 today, so I had the luxury of getting to take my time today, so yeah, everything was done. I did my little exercises. I had my little breakfast. I had my vitamins. I take fish oil, magnesium glycinate, and multivitamins in the morning. Why is the school bus turning? All right. Looked like a school bus was stopping in front of my house. There are no kids in my house. It is almost 6:30. I'm about to head to work. I'll probably be getting there a little before 7. That's when I'll hop on my Duolingo. Other than that, a basic morning. We're keeping the ball rolling. I'm shooting for 8 hours of work today. 7 hours and 55 minutes, honestly. I work at a place that if you clock out at 8 hours and 1 minute and don't take a break, they'll give you... I'll explain that later. I'll explain that in another video. One day at a time. Always better than the day before. And see you in the next one. I have a serious moral dilemma right now. Debating if I should use the bathroom before leaving work. Whatever, we're not worrying about it. 7 hours, 55 minutes. I said I was gonna explain it later. I'll explain it to you now. We're allowed to work 8 hours without taking a break. We're allowed to work up to 8 hours without taking a break. But if you clock in. If you clock out at 8 hours and 1 second, that counts as going over your time. And if you didn't take a break, you gotta sign a paper. Not necessarily in trouble. The paper just says that they talk to you about it. I'm sure everyone here who sees this that has a job knows the deal. Yada yada yada. So 7 hours 55 minutes. I'm happy with that. I'll use the rest of the week to get more hours if I need more hours. That's all. Time to go home. One day at a time. Always better than the day before. I should probably stick to saying this list once a day instead of once every single video. Unless you like hearing me say it. I'll see you in the next one. I'm sitting down. Got some computer stuff work done. Did a little exercising. Very healthy. Did pretty good today. Not a bad day. Not a bad day at all. Not a bad day at all. Bit of an empty day. Didn't do too much, but didn't do anything bad. Didn't do anything wrong. I've got some work to do. One day at a time. Always better than the day before. I'll see you in the next one. Oh my goodness. I can't even lie. Sometimes I don't like the way I look. Not all the time, but just like that instance there of whatever face I was making, that was no good. Hello, friends. It is Chipotle Wednesday. Yes, it's back. It's something I'm very serious about. I think for the rest of the week, I'm shooting for 9 hours at work, at least, or up to. I'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna try for around 9 hours today, tomorrow, and Friday. I did my stretching. I brushed my teeth, took my shower. I've got oranges. I don't really have anything to say until next week. You're gonna have to wait till next week. I'm sorry. Sorry about that one. I'm about to put on some music and drive to work. Normally I have things to say, and right, the 3 things that I always say in each video, but no, I'm saving that for once a day, right? Because every video is too much. As always, I got you. I was swerving you there. One day at a time. Always better than the day before, and I'll see you in the next one. Ah, they're soggy. Oh my goodness. So, I didn't get the blah, 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 blah. I didn't get the 9 hours like I wanted. But I got something better. I got to deal with allergies all day. So, like, my eyes are super watery. I've been sneezing all day. And my nose has been running all shift. It was fine in the morning when I woke up, which I don't even think is true, but I honestly can't remember. But I know it got really bad when I first started working earlier in the morning today, and it just wouldn't stop. It doesn't feel good to open my eyes right now. But it's Chipotle Wednesday, and I'm not letting nothing stop that. I have not done a Chipotle Wednesday in so long, and I'm not holding it off for another week. I'm crying. I'm literally crying. Oh my goodness. Ugh. That's been my whole day today. I got Chipotle. Oh my god, I love Chipotle. Chipotle is my life. I'll see you in the next one, man. Okay, I have had my Chipotle on Chipotle Wednesday. Chicken burrito, no rice. Yes, I get no rice in my burritos. Sometimes it's just too much, you know? Don't act like it's weird. You ever had a bite of just like Chipotle burrito and it's just nothing but tortilla and rice? Come on, you know the issue. I also went and I got some stuff. And up until right now, right in getting in the car, I was perfectly fine. My eyes just started to water up real bad. But I had my Chipotle and I'm happy. So, as always, one day at a time. Always better than the day before. And I'll see you in the next one. It's this one. It's this one right here. Can you see how? Can you see the? Can you see it? It's time to go home. That's a little bit better. Another day down. Another doot down with Daisy. I signed up with stuff today. 2 stuffs today, actually. Always better than the day before. One day at a time. See you in the next one. Was that all I had to say? Not a bad day. I don't know what that was. I don't know why that happened. I don't know what did that. No idea if that's gonna happen again. So you know what? Screw it. One day at a time. Always better than the day before. See you in the next one. It's time to go to work. Ooh, buddy boy, on a day like today, you'll be feeling it. Alright, yeah. I'm ready to dip. I'm ready to dip on out of here. 9 hours, 10 minutes. Not bad. Not bad. There was a minute there where I was nervous I wasn't gonna get it, but alright. And now I'm gonna be needing a new one of these soon. Isn't that crazy? How the actual like inside of it is starting to break. Cap is starting to break apart. Ain't that something? And now I gotta sit here and wonder if I'm gonna be drinking broken cap at some point. Ain't that something? Screw that. It's time to go home. Do final little stretching, quick little workout, and go bed. Friday's the last day before the weekend, and I'm ready for it. As always, one day at a time, always better than the day before. And I'll see you in the next one. There was something I was gonna say at the recording after I clocked out. I forgot to bring it up, and then I was like, oh, just bring it up in this recording, and I forgot it again. So you know what they say, if you couldn't remember it, it obviously wasn't that important. Do you get the point? Not a bad day. Did pretty good. Nope. Bad money. I'll remember it when I end this recording. I'll probably remember it as soon as I end this recording. I did all my stuff. I'm all set up. I'm all ready to go to bed. Just gonna drop a deuce. Ooh, I got my Bible app still. All right, so I'll hop on that while I'm dropping my little deuce. But good day, and we're one day away from the weekend, and damn, I'm pretty happy with myself so far. I feel like I did pretty good so far, and you know, goal now, just keep that ball rolling. Hopefully, this snowfall becomes an avalanche. One day at a time, always better than the day before. And speaking of not being able to remember what I was bringing up so much, I've been taking supplements like fish oil and magnesium glycinate. They're supposed to help with cognitive function and memory. So much for that, I guess. And see you in the next one. Happy Friday, friends who can't differentiate a work from a shoot and end up working themselves into a shoot brother. All right. Last day of the week, one more day of work, and then we get to have a weekend to ourselves. I am attending a District 7 thingy tomorrow. I have no idea what it is, but I was invited and it's free, so why not? Let's shoot for 9 hours. Let's shoot for 9 hours. Let's shoot for 9 hours minimum. We'll shoot for 9 hours minimum. I'm happy with that. Oh, snap. When was the last time I showed off little homie? I'll be doing that sometimes. Yeah. One day at a time. Always better than the day before. See you in the next one. We're almost there. We're almost there. Yo, I live on Coral Cove. What road do you live on exactly? Olulu? You live on Olulu? Oh, snap. I didn't know. I didn't know you lived on Olulu. Olulu? Alright, we're done for the week. Didn't get my 45 hours, but 42, 45, not bad. Someone just parked right next to me, and I don't like making these videos when there's someone that can see me. So I'm gonna try to be discreet. Not talking to myself, not talking to my phone or anything. Yo.
Hello.
Hello friends, apologies for my awkwardness. Yeah, I don't like making my videos, doing my video stuff when there's someone nearby. Makes me feel super awkward, you know what I'm saying? Also, I don't like being asked what you're doing. I don't like answering that question. Yeah. You can see the video when it comes up. How about that? So, we did our work. The week is done. Here comes the weekend. I just found out this morning I'm going on vacation next week, so no work in my schedule all week next week. Who knew? Who knew, right? That was good of me to tell myself that I was doing that. Man, I should surprise myself more often. But plan for next week, just go hard. Why not? Spend as much time at the gym as possible. Go back to the gym. Is the way I should have worded that. But screw it. I've already recorded. One day at a time. Always better than the day before. See you in the next one. Hello, friends. I am laying down. Oh, damn it. Okay. Physically exhausted. But tomorrow's Saturday. No work. And I got a vacation next week, so 9-day weekend. Not bad. One day at a time, man. One day at a time. I will hopefully not be here this time next year. Fingers crossed. Working on big stuff. Working on putting that work in. One day at a time. Always better than the day before. See you in the next one. Hello friends, it's Saturday. Don't hate on the outfit. It's a dope outfit. I don't make it look good, but it's a dope outfit. It just don't look dope on me. That's all. The pants, yeah. Yeah, that way you can get a full glimpse of what's going on here. It's time to go to the bike trail. 45 minutes out. And then however long it takes for me to get back. The better I do on the way out, the longer it takes me to get back. Went ahead, I did my yoga. Don't sleep on yoga. Yoga is fire. Yoga is awesome. Yoga will have your legs and arms shaking worse than any bench press ever could. Don't quote that. I'm never gonna say that again. Alright. I'm probably getting ahead of myself, but you get the point. Yoga's fire. It's the first day of my 9-day vacation. And I just realized I'm not going to be vacationing for any of it. Well, at least I don't plan to. I plan to exercise all week. No, lie. Also a lie. Wednesday, signed up for some, safety, whatever class. What was it again? I have to look at my phone to find out. You'll find out. I'll be telling you later in the week. I'm going to the bike trail. One day at a time. Always better than the day before. And I'll see you in the next one. Don't hate on the outfit. I like the outfit. I forgot my headphones, so I had to go back and get them. Why'd you let me do that? Huh? Felt like a fool. Wasted gas. Wasted time. Forgot my headphones. You didn't even say nothing. Recording video talking about how goofy I look at my outfit. Despite the fact that the outfit's fine, it's just me that makes it look goofy. And at no point during the time that I was saying all that was you like, yo, where your headphones at? Okay, I see how it is. Bet. You know, just for that, I'm not finna do nothing about it. Because I would have never heard you say nothing about me not having headphones. Because you would have never seen this the day it was happening. Whatever. Hopefully I don't forget them again. If I forget them again, if I forget them tomorrow, I'm killing myself. I'm gonna stop with the killing myself thing. See you in the next one. All right. 6 miles in at least 90 minutes. I jogged when I didn't want to. I pushed myself when I felt too heavy to push. And I closed off strong. Now, despite my best wishes, and still under the belief that I look rather foolish, I'm gonna go to a Walgreens, deposit some cash into my account, and then I'm gonna go to a Walmart, do some grocery shopping. You know, my body's sore, but it's a good kind of sore, you know? Despite what anyone says, I think this feeling right here, I think this is a good feeling. I look so goofy in this, man. Damn it. A pretty eventful day so far. Went to the bike trail. I cleaned my room up a bit. Sure, let's say I did that. I practiced guitar for a little bit. I practiced Japanese and Spanish for a little bit. I practiced the bachata for a little bit, cause you know you gotta have loose and lumber hips if you want to be a good martial artist. You know, if you want to judo throw somebody, or if somebody's on top of you and you want to sweep them and get on top of them, it's all in that hip movement. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and on top of that, clean my mirror. Use some Windex. Did a damn good job. So clean, might even think you could walk through it, man. Might even. It was funnier in my head. I thought it was. I'm not even gonna commit to it. I pictured there being a thud sound, actually. I'm gonna go to a place called Taco Lab, make a Let's Eat video, and then I'm going to a District 7 first of the year. It's the first video of the year. I'm gonna go to a District 7 People Assembly meeting. I have no idea what it is. No clue. I was invited to it. It's free, so why not? There might even be food there, but screw it. I'm gonna eat before going. One day at a time, always better than the day before, and see you in the next one.
Because after the momentum of that win for the map, we worked with so many different organizations, so many different communities across Orange County. We realized everybody kind of wants some of the same things, and anything that happens in any part of Orange County affects all of us. Whether that's
or the field manager, so really focusing on community growth and building civic engagement, understanding and education, not just at the ballot box, but also legislatively and through litigation.
And I'm here with People Power for Florida. We're a youth-led civic engagement organization based in Florida or statewide. We are founded by Representative Ana Escamani. She's our executive director. So I'm here on behalf of People Power for Florida.
And those are our neighbors. We can go and help. There might be something in Rosemont happening. There might be something in College Park happening, and because we know, we'll be able to in the mode of solidarity, go and help our neighbors.
Hello, friends. That was really cool. That was a really cool thing to get to be a part of. A couple of independently founded organizations that do their own work in supporting the community. It's something I wanted to be a part of for a while. I did charity work on Thanksgiving, and I've just went ahead and found my second venture into more community and charity work. Not bad, right? Not bad at all. So, time to go home. I still got a Bible to read. I'm not gonna let the day end before I do that. Yeah. I got a couple passages in yesterday and the day before. I'm gonna let that snowball become an avalanche. One day at a time. Always better than the day before. I got some editing to do tomorrow. We're done for the week. We're done. We made it. 7 days down. Ah, damn. There's still next week. I'll hopefully do just as good. I'll hopefully do at least just as good. Proud of myself. I'm happy with myself this week. One day at a time. Always better than the day before. Let the time waste. See you in the next one. Okay, I just hopped out the shower. I was gonna go ahead and do a professional setup, but I actually, hold on, wait, nope. Yes, this is better. I prefer this. This is much better. This is the way I should be doing it. Frame wise. I was gonna do a professional setup, but I don't like the idea of a professional setup. I like it to look unprofessional and like I don't know what I'm doing. Look like I don't know what I'm doing. Thank you for watching the video today. I'm very grateful. If you liked what you saw and heard today, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. All of my social media plugs are at the bottom of the video in the description below. I want to give a quick shout out to Movavi, Discord, Photopia, and Freesound. These are the websites and the apps that I use to make these videos possible. And as always, the bell doesn't dismiss you. Yes, it does. Yeah, no, actually when the bell rings, that means the video's over and it's time to go. I guess the bell does dismiss you, huh? Alright, well, speaking of bells, go ahead and subscribe and hit that noti bell. Totally did it right. Please subscribe and hit that noti bell so I don't have to go to work anymore. I'm so tired of going to work. I don't want to go to work anymore. Oh, please subscribe and hit that noti bell. Please.